Salut tout le monde, je m'appelle Ben, comment ça va? Hey, not a bad attempt with French, right, like from an English guy. What can you do? What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to a brand new video. So yeah, where I was just speaking French earlier in the video, it's like an example like from the title down below. And I'm not going to be like teaching you guys like different languages and stuff like that. I'm basically going to be like explaining about ways like to learn like a different language, not like from some standard foreign like dictionary what we used to read at school when it came to like learning like French or German or Spanish, Italian and so on and so forth. But at school we learned French and the system weren't really all good. Yeah. But yeah, as you know, that I've been learning French like after getting the offer of working at Disneyland Paris. I started that fucking like multiple times. But yeah, there are some other ways like to understand like the languages and stuff like that. Not necessarily like just to like learn and stuff like that. Well, in a way, it kind of is. But there are like alternative ways, and yes, there is Duolingo, which I obviously like use and stuff like that. Like if you want to like know like the insight on like the culture, like for example with me, because of me being like Francophile and what have you, my interest is primarily like French, like with the French culture, the lifestyle, the French like people, and what have you. I'll use that as an example. Like for example, I watch things on Netflix, which has like French stuff, where it has stuff like Call My Agent, or in French, 10%, I think it's pronounced. I'm sorry, that's written on the screen there. And also Lupin, and I know people get upset like, about that. Emily in Paris, but there is like a bit of French in there, but it was primarily all in English. As far as I know, in the season I've watched so far. But it's not necessarily like just films as well. There's like documentaries to watch. Like there's like a French version of the Chef Table. And to be honest with you, man, I think there's like multiple like documentaries in French what I haven't seen and all that. But the bottom line to it is just like have a look at them. And of course, naturally there'll be like English like subtitles and what have you. And of course, don't be scared like to admit that you don't understand it at first, because it's perfectly normal. Because when I first started it, I couldn't understand like a single thing. So it takes time. It's like the never climbing ladder, the basic way like to describe it. And of course, once you feel confident enough, by all means, swap the English subtitle to whatever language you're learning, stuff like that. It's all down to you guys. And of course, there are other things to learn about with different countries and stuff like that. You could perhaps like learn like the culture as well, because obviously in different countries there's a lot of like cultures, entertainment and whatnot, attractions and so on and so forth. So there's a lot to like look up with. And of course, my favourite part and all with the French is like the music and all, because it's just so like relaxing. And my favourite French movie and all is definitely Emily. I know it's like the stereotypical like French film, but beyond that, that is actually my all-time favourite French film. And when it comes to like the French TV show, it's always Call My Agent, hands down. I know it's not like the best video and all that. Basically, it's just about how to learn like a new language in many other ways. So I'm going to finish it from here, guys, and of course, you'll take care, and I'll see you in the next video. A bientôt, madame et monsieur.